The first Havapoo was likely bred within the last 20 or 30 years. Havapoos are a mixed, or hybrid, breed. They have one Poodle, standard or miniature, parent and one Havanese parent. The first Havapoo was likely bred within the last 20 or 30 years. Havapoos are not a super high-energy dog, like many other breeds, and make a good pet for families and/or individuals living in an apartment. They are loving, intelligent, and relatively easy to train. They are also very friendly, playful, and get along well with people and other pets. Havapoos may have curly or wavy coats. Their exact appearance can vary based on whether the Poodle or Havanese genes are stronger. They generally have a medium to long coat that may be a variety of colors including white, black, brown, gray, cream, or red. Poodles are hypoallergenic, and a Havapoo won't shed much thanks to the Poodle genes it inherited. These dogs go by a variety of other names including Havadoodle, Poovanese, Island Mini Doodle, and Havanoodle. The size of a Havapoo can vary depending on whether the Poodle or Havanese genes are more dominant. Whether their Poodle parent is a standard-size Poodle or a miniature-size Poodle can also affect a Havapoo's size. Both male and female Havapoos generally weigh between 7 and 20 pounds. Their height may be anywhere between 8 and 15 inches. If the Poodle genes are more dominant, they may be on the upper end of these ranges, and if the Havanese genes are more dominant, they may be on the lower end of these ranges. Havanoodle puppies generally weigh between 1.5 and 2.5 pounds when they are 8 weeks old. 6-month-old puppies weigh between 6.6 and 13.4 pounds. Havapoos should be full-grown by the time they are 12 months old. Since Havapoos are not purebreds, they are less prone to some of the genetic conditions their parents may have. However, there are still a few health concerns you'll want to be aware of to help you know what to look out for if you plan to own a Havapoo. Hip dysplasia is one potential problem. Hip dysplasia is a genetic condition where the hip bone doesn't form properly and the hip and thigh bones rub against each other, causing the dog pain and making it challenging to walk. A hip replacement surgery may be necessary if your pup has hip dysplasia. In general, a Havapoo is a very outgoing and friendly breed. They also exhibit very loving traits and playful behaviors. Both Havanese and Poodles are very intelligent dogs, and this trait was also passed down to the Havapoo. The exact personality of a Havapoo, however, can vary a bit based on whether the Poodle of Havanese genes are more dominant and whether the Poodle parent is a standard or miniature Poodle. Poodles are a bit more reserved around strangers and are also good at picking up cues from a person's body language. Miniature Poodles can be more anxious or fearful of a new situation. They are also more easily excited than a standard Poodle. Havanese are very confident. Havanese puppies can be more mischievous than Poodles. Havanoodles can get bored easily and may become destructive. They also are more prone to separation anxiety than some other breeds, so it is best if someone will be home with the pup most of the day. Havapoos have unique needs. A care plan for this variety will look different from a care plan for another breed. Keep this hybrid breed's health concerns, temperament, dietary needs, and activity requirements in the front of your head as you plan to take care of your new Havapoo. Havapoos should eat a nutrient-rich small breed dog food. Look for foods that have sufficient protein and minerals to match a Havapoo's higher energy levels. The exact amount of food that is right for your pet will vary based on his weight, age, metabolism, and any health concerns, but most will need somewhere between 1 and 1.5 cups of food. Once you determine the ideal portion of food for your pup, check with your veterinarian if you're unsure, You will want to split the total amount into 2 meals to prevent your dog from overeating. Havapoo puppies have a smaller stomach than a full-grown dog. This means they will need to be fed more frequently throughout the day. Aim to feed puppies who are younger than 6 months old 3 to 4 meals each day. Once the puppy is 6 months old, cutting back to just 2 meals should be fine. Havapoos don't shed very much and are not too challenging to groom. However, you will want to try to brush your dog a few times a week to remove any loose hairs and keep their coat from getting tangled. You may need to give you Havapoo an occasional bath if they start to smell, but take care not to bathe them too often as it can remove the natural oils from their coat. Your Havapoo will also need to have his or her teeth brushed a few times a week and have his or her nails trimmed regularly to keep them from getting too long. If the nails get too long, it can make it painful for the dog to walk. You should also check your Havapoo's ears regularly. Remove any loose debris and keep them clean to prevent ear infections. Havapoos are intelligent dogs who are very eager to please. This personality combination means that this breed is generally easy to train. They will do best with a confident trainer who is encouraging and uses positive training strategies. Use treats to praise your Havanoodle when they act appropriately or follow your commands. Havapoos, like Poodles, can be more sensitive to their owner's tone of voice and body language. This can make it easier for them to gauge whether their actions are pleasing you. For best results, you should start training your Poovanese from an early age. Early socialization is also important. Bring your dog with you to a variety of places and expose them to different people and pets. This will help him or her learn which behaviors are appropriate and which are not.